Good evening. Dwayne here, Dry Creek Wrangler School. Today is, what is today? Today is the 23rd of January. So I got some news and gonna pass along to you. Had a good day today. Went and helped a neighbor rancher gather and then preg check about 225 cows, and so it's good to get back out and get back in the pens and work cattle again. And we've had beautiful weather here the last few days, and it's supposed to continue to be nice. And so Friday, another rancher, my neighbor out here, I'm gonna go up. He and I are gonna take horses and go up on top, and there's a couple of neighbors' cows in with his, and we're gonna try to sort them out and push them back down where they belong and ride through and check his cattle. And the basic is just an excuse to go out and ride horses in pretty weather. It's supposed to be like 60 degrees. And so really looking forward to that. Had such a good day. I wanted a good cigar tonight, and so I brought out a Liga Privada number 9. In my opinion, one of the best cigars out there, and definitely one of my favorites. I only bring them out when I'm wanting something extra nice. So we hit, just a while ago, we hit 995,000 subscribers. So we're just like 3 or 4 days away from hitting 1 million subscribers. So Mom and we don't know what we're doing, but we've got a guy that does. And so on a week from today, on January 30th, at 6 o'clock Central Time or 5 o'clock our time, Mountain Time, we're going to do our first live feed. We're going to get on live feed for, I don't know, whatever, an hour or so, and talk to folks to celebrate this mile marker. Now, I'm not going to get on live feed, and I'm not going to do therapy and all that stuff, and not going to get on and have religious arguments and political discussions. We're just going to say hello and have a chat. So if you want to, on the 30th, at 6 o'clock Central Time, Mom and I will be on together, and we're going to do a live feed in celebration of what you guys have built here on this channel, 1 million subs. We never, ever thought it would happen. Never. And so we appreciate it. We didn't know what to do, so that's what we're going to do. Okay? A couple other things here. If you've been on the Shopify or on the shop thing on the channel, there's nothing much on there. In fact, there's nothing on there. We're completely redoing it. And so for the Zippo lighters, it's been a catastrophe. And of course, we haven't been doing it through here. We sourced that through somebody else. It has not gone well. And so we've completely retooled it, redone it. We've redone the whole online store. People just keep asking. So we have coffee cups are in. Okay. We got new ball caps. They're in. Mama has a new t-shirt for ladies with her new Grit and Grace design on it. That's in. If you go there now, they're not up right now. Okay. We got to go through all the paperwork, the state of Wyoming for business stuff, for this side of stuff. We're working on that. And also, but I got another big deal, which Mom and I are real excited about. So you know, if you follow us, if you're on there, you know that Juniper Mountain Trading Post, they have been sponsoring us. They sponsor us on the podcast. That's the coffee that we make here. It's the coffee that we drink. And so they approached me a few weeks ago and said, Dwayne, we want to expand this thing. We want to develop a very unique blend and roast for you with your name on it. A Dry Creek coffee roast from Juniper Mountain. And the other day, last week, we got a box in the mail, and they had 3 different roasts, 3 different blends and roast. And we tried them and picked one out right away. And so we've designed the bags. They've designed the bags we did together. And this is not a white label. This is our own blend. It's, as you can guess, it's a dark roast. It's a rich dark roast that we are just tickled to death about. Okay, it's our own name. It's our own deal. And that will be coming out. That will be on the site, and it will be available on their site. And they're in the process of getting it put into stores and stuff too. It's a big thing. It's a big thing, and we're really, really excited about this. Let me tell you what we're excited about. Okay. If you, I don't want to kick up any dust. Okay. If you saw the podcast that came out 2 or 3 weeks ago with Bradley, and there's been on both sides this whole big thing about money. It just makes me ill how people approach this. But there was a lot of, and so it was suggested that the school that we, and it wasn't, the suggestion didn't come from a bad place or anything like that, although some people got really upset about it. But he suggested that if we scaled, I didn't even know what the term was, okay? A lot of folks coming to Dwayne when he was suggesting that. I was so impressed you were sitting there so calmly listening to him, but not, that's because I didn't know what the heck he was talking about. I didn't know what scaling a business was. Now, when he said, if you train other guys, okay. But anyhow, and then a lot of his folks that got on another thing he did and said, I don't understand people who want to be poor, who glorify being poor. Look, we want to make money. All right? I'm not going to lie to you. We want to make money. We went to Kentucky for my daughter's wedding, and some of my kids were like a little bit financially tight to make it, and we were able to help them, and that felt dang good. I like to be able to do that. My wife right now, the poor UPS man, he backs up to my door 5 days a week. I mean, and my wife is like Amazon, and it's not great big stuff, but it's like all these little crafty stuff and teas and essential oils she can do now that she never could do before. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love being able to do that, okay? But her and I were of the agreement that the focus of the school, as it was the heart of the school, was more important, okay? But I want to have her financially taken care of, so that when one of these colts bucks me off and breaks my neck or my heart stops ticking or whatever happens, she's taken care of, all right? But I don't want to do it by scaling the school, all right? So things like this coffee on the side, this merchandise with the school, that's how we're wanting to increase the revenue. And the school basically pays for itself. There's a balance. All right. You don't have to sell your heart out to money. And if the opportunity arises, you don't have to spit on finances. I want to take care of my wife. Okay. Because for all of our marriage, I was never able to do for her what she deserved. Okay. I want to do that. So anyhow, that's why I'm excited about this. I've never lied to you guys. All right, it's the business side of it. We want to make a living, but I don't want to charge the school up to the point that the people that it was originally intended for, young people who want to go in this lifestyle, they can't afford it. Well, that's okay. We'll sell coffee and coffee cups and ball caps and T-shirts on the side, so we can keep the cost of the school down to where it's affordable. Basically, the school pays for hay for the horses, pays for leasing the ranch land, the lease on the house, the truck payment for the ranch truck. It pays for itself. And that's all we want. That's all we need. Okay, so we got this thing going on here. So we're extremely excited about it. And we will let you know when it's up, probably in about 30 days. A little bit before that, all the paperwork will be done and the store will be up. And so the stuff that so many of you have been asking for, it'll be there. Okay. But the coffee, really excited about the coffee. Cause I'm not so they're like, okay, this is Dwayne. Dwayne, what kind of coffee do you like? What's your personality? What's your taste? What's this? We want to make a coffee that, as much as coffee can, that epitomizes Dwayne. And so that's what we got. It is Dwayne's coffee. Okay. So that we're extremely excited about that. So I wanted to pass that on, let you know that that's coming. Got one more thing that we've got in the works, in the process. Now this is not going to be a money maker. But I'm so excited about it and so proud about it. If any of you folks in the cowboy world and the horse world, if you know the name Ben Geisler, he's a custom saddle maker. And so Ben and I have been in contact, and I took what he had, his saddles, his base saddles, made some changes with what I want, my own design of saddle. And so he's working on one now. As soon as that gets here, that one's for me. And we'll do a video on it, and I'll show you what we got, what we're doing, and what makes this saddle, the personal touches that I put on it, that's important to me. And we're going to start selling these Dry Creek Wrangler saddles. And I'm proud of that. Okay. Again, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm just, where we have come, where you guys have brought us in 2 years, just blows my mind. All right. So I'm excited tonight. It's been a good day, and there's been good stuff going on. And so the saddles, that's gonna, handmade saddles, they take a while to make. And but if you want to send me an email and start asking about that, and but if you wait just a little bit, when he gets that saddle built and sends it out, I'll make a video of it, and I'll show you the points of it, what I have designed with him. So it'll be a Dry Creek Wrangler saddle. It'll have our stamp on it. It won't be obscene. All right. It's a 2-inch stamp, 2-inch round stamp with the Dry Creek Wrangler logo. That'll be on the back of the cantle, right in the center of the back of the cantle. And that's it. Not going to be obscene all over the saddle, but it'll have our stamp, our logo on it, as well as his, which, as it should be, because he is the maker, and he is a top tier, top shelf custom saddle maker. You should go online and look him up. If you're not familiar with him, it's Ben Geisler, Geisler. I think it's Trails End Saddlery. Which, now, somebody could correct me if I'm wrong on this. I don't think I am. Trails End Saddlery was originally Dale Harwood's stamp, and there's a bit in there. There's more to that, as normally I'm kind of oversimplifying things. But Dale gave Ben Geisler the original Maker's Mark saddle stamp for Trails End Saddlery. That's how legit this guy is. All right. And that's the quality of his stuff. So super excited about that. All right. So I just wanted to catch everybody up. Some of you have noticed we're starting doing shorts, and like 3 showed up the other day. Mama got online and learned how to do that. And she had so much fun. She got excited about it. She just started making them and posting them. And, but other people have been taking their stuff and making shorts out of it and posting it and making money off of it, which is fine. That's great. It gets the message out. But they keep adding all these flashing logos and all this loud music and everything. I'm like, well, if it's going to be done regardless, then let's do it and do it right. So that gives Mama something to do. So that's where all the new little shorts are coming from. One more thing, Mama wanted me to let you know, we had several requests. I mentioned in a video, just a video like the last one, that she had made that white chili that was so good. And I've had several folks get on here and ask for the recipe. She is I thought she was going to do it today, but she wasn't feeling good today. She slipped and fell on the ice yesterday and kind of bunged herself up a bit. But she's actually going to do a video of making that chili. And here in the next day or two, it should be up. And she's going to post it on her channel. And when she does, I'll let you know. But those of you who are asking for that, so that's where that's going. And she's doing fine. She's doing all right. She was just kind of sore today. And I think she was a little put out. We were in town when she slipped on the ice. She hit pretty hard, so we went straight into her chiropractor, which fit her in, and man, he popped and got her back in place. And then he told her, he said, you can't go home and haul firewood and split can. And she does that on a daily basis just for herself, for fun, and for exercise. So she couldn't get out and do that stuff today. So she was a little unhappy about that. But she's doing good. So anyhow, that recipe's coming up, and I'll let you know when it's up. So no big deep talk today. Just saying hello and just catching you guys up on things. Okay? I will let you know when the store is up and online, and if there's anything else that I need to let you know about, I will. Okay? So I'm going to stop now. All right? No point talking if ain't nothing to talk about. So I just wish you guys the best. Be logical. Be reasonable. Be safe. And have fun. I want to talk to y'all next time.